Our next comic is someone who's been on the stage a few times beforehand. She goes by the stage name Eva Destruction, but we know her as EvaLewandowski.
Hey guys. Thank you, Terry. Wow, Drew is a tough one to follow. Yikes. Well, oh my good governor, is it just me, or is a lot of shit really starting to suck lately? Honestly, it below sucks. It below sucks. It would take a margarita, a cannabis lollipop, and just a little hug just to get it up to the suck level. I cannot find any relief anywhere unless I just stay continuously wasted. And that wouldn't be a bad thing, but you know, sometimes we got shit to do, right? I mean, I might want to prep for the upcoming apocalypse. I used to like to relax in front of the TV, but now the 24-hour news cycle is absolutely terrifying, right? It's absolutely terrifying. So, as a substitute, Charles and I decide that we're going to start watching The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. We did this after we cut the cord. That's the cable, not the umbilical cord. We're not husband and midwife. So if you haven't seen this show, the premise is that the US government has been overthrown by religious zealots. And spoiler alert, it's not a reality show, at least not yet. So all the fertile women are turned into handmaids. It's like, all the fertile women, all the fertile women, uh-oh. And every single week, someone is getting hung, shot, or maimed for some biblical transgression like reading or singing. It takes a cocktail just to get through the thing. And I'm telling you, by like the second season, I kind of developed a drinking problem. So a couple months ago, we go and we sit down and we start watching, and this warning pops up. Big capital letters, warning. The following episode contains content that may be extra sensitive for some viewers. Viewer discretion advised. What? In season 1, they plucked out a handmaid's eyeball. They sewed it shut with black thread. The poor thing walked around like this. For 1.5 seasons. Yet, season 2, episode 10, is the disturbing one. Charlie, make it a double. Mary Pierce Brosmer, who we all love, told me that these statements are known as trigger warnings. Well, there's a lot of triggers out there now lately, right? Thanks to the NRA in Hollywood. And I love going to the movies. And I don't know if you've been to a Cinemark lately, but they have these massive recliners. They're absolutely awesome. It's the perfect spot for a $12 nap. So the other week we go, and I'm all comfy, and the trailer starts. Sure enough, right up on the screen. The following is rated R. Strong, disturbing violence, sexual content, whatever that means, and drug use. The trailer was absolutely terrifying. It was like the director had cracked open my skull, taken out my brain, had his way with it, put it back, denied everything, blamed me. Hashtag me too. And then to top it off, there's this little tiny kid sitting in front of me. It's like 10:30 at night. I guess it's like their family night or whatever. And he's watching all of this for like 25 minutes. I wanted to take my hands and just cover his little eyes. And then it all wraps up with the Mamma Mia sequel trailer. Like ABBA's gonna make everything okay. Frankly, I think ABBA below sucks. They kind of... Oh, come on. They trigger me. And you know what else triggers me? Is the number of people that go to see these movies and walk out of there thinking they're like Bruce Willis or Denzel or Scarlett Johansson, like they could take out an active shooter. And if you look at them, a lot of them look like they've spent a lot of time behind a desk or in a Cinemark recliner. I know that I can't do it. I know myself. I can't find my phone in my purse when it's ringing. Yet the expectation is that a woman under extreme duress is going to be able to go into her bag, pull out her gun, take it out of the pink leather hand-tooled sheath that says, Jesus, take the wheel. Go back in, find the Altoid tin that has her pink-tip breast cancer supporter bullets in it. Because you can't be too careful. Load the gun, take off the safety, assume the stance that she learned at her concealed class on the weekend at the church. Aim, and shoot. And what's the bad guy doing this whole time? Just waiting there patiently? Okay, so you guys, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Eva, President Trump says that a lot of neo-Nazis are very fine people. Well, and I'm sure that's right, except when it comes to patients, especially with women, I really don't think that that's their strong suit. And I know what else you're thinking. You're thinking, so then Eva, taking out bad guys is men's work. Well, have you ever been to a Starbucks bathroom at rush hour? If the condition of the floor around the target is any indication, aim does not seem to be a skill set that most men possess. Just saying. And if you think about it, the distance from the tip of the barrel to the bullseye is, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches, give or take an inch. And yet it's like they're shooting buckshot. Or yet they got interrupted right in the middle of it. Big knock on the door, knock, knock, knock. Just a minute. But yet they think that when confronted by a bad guy, suddenly they're going to get laser focused and split arrows like Robin Hood. And the thought that one of these guys could be sitting next to me in the Cinemark with a Glock tucked into God knows where, now that triggers me. All right, guys, I'm gonna go dig up some of those cannabis lollipops that I bought over on the dark web. And then I'm gonna take Charlie out to Starbucks to get some shooting practice in.